guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Bella Unscripted. It's been a while, like I've been getting messages, Bella, where have you been? We've not been seeing your updates and all. I've been good, and here I am to give you an update. I'll be briefing you about what's up with me. I don't even know, it's been an amazing amazing month. There has been good and bad experiences, but in all, God has been faithful. So I don't even know where to start from, but I will start with the fact that recently I had skin issues. Yeah, I had issues with my skin. For people that knows me very well, you know how my skin is. So I've always had that skin issue. I react to things easily. My skin is very, very sensitive. But this one that happened recently really affected me. And prior to that moment, a few months back, we went for an village outreach in my church. I'm in evangelism department, so we went for a village outreach. Really looked forward to this particular village outreach, and we went there, and it was amazing, guys. I was happy that I went because a lot of souls were won. A lot of miracles happened, and I did things I didn't even know I could do. God came through. It was a beautiful experience. But coming back from the outreach, I just realized that my skin started itching me, and I had spots, rashes, everything joined all over my body, especially my legs and my hands. So it was a lot for me. In fact, it was causing me some pains that I could not even walk very well. So, but I was able to just package myself. The following day was Sunday. I went to church, but I was feeling so unhappy because I don't even know. Like, I was feeling so down. This is not the first time I've been experiencing such a thing, but this particular one really affected me. Then that particular day, I was expecting something from someone, but I was disappointed. That was all the devil needed. So a lot of negative thoughts started coming to my head. I started thinking of so many things that I can't even start saying sincerely, because if I mention the things I was thinking about, you will even be wondering that like, is it more than this? Like, a lot. I was in church, oh guys, I was in church. A lot of bad thoughts started coming into my head. And for people that know me very well in my church, during praise and worship, I don't joke with it. I go to the front to dance. But that particular day, I could not even leave where I was staying because I was feeling so bad, so down. Devil started messing with my head. I cried. So I cried, but then I thank God for the gift of men. One of my leader was able to talk to me. I told him what was happening, and he prayed with me. I told him how I'm feeling, like, oh, I'm not good enough. Look at my body, look at this and that. So he told me that I should start confessing positive things and all. And me personally, I have a concept regarding how to deal with negative thoughts. So I have to start bringing that in practice rather. So if you've not watched that video, you can just check it on my page. You will see it, how to deal with negative thoughts. So I went back home that day. I prayed. I started confessing positive things. I'm beautifully and wonderfully made. My skin does not define me. My account balance does not define me. Because it was a lot for me then. So, but I bless God. God was able to bring me out of that situation. My skin was, getting better along the line. So what I actually learned during that period is that the devil is an opportunist. He uses any opportunity he gets to mess with us as a Christian. You may be down. It may be something as little as even sickness, headache. You may have a slight headache, and then you start thinking of something ridiculous. It may be your marital status. It may be your health challenges or financial issue. Any challenges we have, we should not dwell on it, because devil can use that as an opportunity, to mess with our head and start bringing negative thoughts. So that is one thing that stood out for me. So another thing that happened is that my younger sister graduated from the university. I'm so happy and excited about this one. I know normally people go to school and graduate here, but this one is so special and particular to me because she was in 200 level when we lost her dad, and one of the things that came to our mind then was that how are we going to sort this girl's school fee? I just graduated, my sister just got married, and it was just a lot for us. But God came through. Like, God came through. It was not easy, but then God came through. And this is just for you to know that God can be trusted. Like, that is one thing that stood out for this year, because there are times that we will be like, how are we going to sort this? You'll be worried and all, but then God will always show up. So this is just to encourage you. Like, you might have a project that you are working on, or you want to do something and you are worried, oh, how am I going to do this? How will this be? How am I going to sort it? Just keep calm and just trust God, because God can be trusted. And another thing that happened to me, this is one thing I never saw coming. I imagine things a lot personally, both good and bad, but this particular one, I have never imagined it in my life. Okay, I lost my job. The thing is, most of you know what I do. I teach. I'm a teacher, and even though I'm an educationist, but then teaching is not really something that I see myself doing for a very long time. But man has to do what he has to do. So I'm teaching, and with the hope that okay, very soon I will get a better job, a good job sooner or later. So while I was teaching, when we were about to resume for the next session, this just concluded session. So during the holiday, I applied for a particular job. It's also a teaching job. Prior to that time, yeah, before that time, I also got a new job. That was not a teaching job, but then at the long run, when I resumed for that job, my spirit was not connecting. So I just feel like I don't think I can do this. So I had to leave it and resume back to my former working place. But this particular one, I got the job offer a week after we resumed school. So I don't know, it was sudden because I applied for the job, I did interview, and I was employed. Everything happened within a week. This particular job offer, it's also a teaching job, but then it's meant to be part-time. I'm meant to be going 2 days in a week. So I feel like, oh, this is actually very good, but I've already resumed in my previous school. So I had to go and talk to my principal if he can allow me to switch to part-time to here, so I can be doing the two together, multiple streams of income now. So that is what I actually intend to do. I discussed with my principal. He said that cannot be possible, that I will have to choose one. Is either I go for that or I stay here. And everybody wants a better offer now. This second one, the salary is okay, and I didn't have any bad feeling about it or anything. So I resigned and I resumed in the new working place. Unfortunately, I haven't even spent a week. I think I just went there maybe like 2 days, and started hearing news that the owner of the school, it's a new school actually. So, owner of the school started saying that the teachers they employ are too much. So they are going to be relieving some teachers, like they're going to be, they want to reduce the number of staff they employed. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, I pray I will not be among those teachers. Oh. But unfortunately, I was part of them. And that moment for me was iwájú òṣè lọ ẹ̀yìn ṣe padà sí, because that my former school that I left, they already employed another staff like immediately, because people are looking for a job now. So at that point, I don't even know what to feel. I don't know what to think sincerely, because losing two jobs at the same time in a week, and I never see it coming. Like, where do I want to start from? Like, everything just started coming to my head. But then I was able to, just put myself together. For some months now, I've not been working. I'm still looking for a job. So in case you have one for me. So, but during that period, like, one thing that it actually helped me for, like, it helped my relationship with God. Like, I had more time for my devotion. I had more time to pray. I had more time to study the Word of God, and everything was just going well. And God has been faithful. Trust me. Then I just thought of it that, okay, what can I do during this period? I'm still searching for a job. So there's something that I've always wanted to train for, which is the social media managing. So I just feel, okay, this is the best time for me to learn it. And all thanks to my big sister, she paid for my training. So I did the training. It was very intensive. It was worth the money and the time. So in case you have any of your social media account that you want to manage, it may be your brand account or your personal account, I'm here for you. you can hire me as your social media manager. So, and also during that time, I worked as a sales manager for a particular brand. I applied for an online teaching that I've been doing too. So I've just been doing a lot of things together at the same time, you know. You can't just sit down now. So that is that about that. That period just taught me that, God is actually our sustainer, is the provider. Because even when we work, sometimes when you try to calculate what you earn and what you spend, you will see that it does not tally, and you'll be wondering, how do I manage to spend this amount of money and I'm just earning little? You get, it's not by, okay, I'm working or something. So it's not by what we earn. Also, that God can still be trusted. That's it. I'm still trusting God. I have a lot of plans for next year, and I'm sure that God is still going to come true for me. The last but not the least is that my YouTube is now a year old. Like, I was not able to celebrate it. Thank you. So I want to use this medium to say thank you to all my amazing subscribers that are subscribed to my YouTube channel from last year till now. Thank you to my amazing viewers for your support so far. I really, really do appreciate. Please, let's do more 2025. And if you are yet to subscribe and you are watching this, what is my offense? Please do so right now. So if you learned anything from my experiences, let me see in the comment section. And if anything stood out for you, just let me know in the comment section. If you have any question you want to ask me, let me know in the comment section too. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.